Hello, young people. I'm going to walk you through the process of filling out this Things Fall Apart argument, essay, reasoning, and evidence chart. To begin with, let's look at the directions. Complete the following chart with the ideas you plan to include in your essay. Our essay question is written up here at the top. Is Okonkwo a hero or an anti-hero thug and capable of recognizing his own flaws? Let's start with the first question, the claim. What is the main point of your argument? This question is asking you which side of the question you agree with. So basically, you're answering that question above. Is Okonkwo a hero or an anti-hero thug and capable of recognizing his own flaws? You do not need to include words like I think, I believe, I know, I feel. All of those are inappropriate when stating your claim. I know that you think, feel, believe whatever it is you wrote because you wrote it. For the sake of this example, I'm going to answer the question with support for the first part. Okonkwo is a hero because of his undeniable strength and courage. Now, in my claim, I've already included 2 reasons why I believe that Okonkwo is a hero. The first reason is because of his undeniable strength, and the second reason is because of his courage. So I take the information that I have here, and that ultimately becomes what I put in the reasoning column. Okay? Reasoning. Why do you believe this claim? Again, I believe that Okonkwo is a hero because of his undeniable strength. Let's use the example of his undeniable strength. Okonkwo displays above average strength in both physical and mental ways, even in the toughest situations. Now, I've given some qualifiers about what kind of strength I see and what situations I see him showing this strength. I'm going to have to find evidence to support what I say here in my reasoning. Let's move to the second column, evidence. What facts or events in the text can be used to support this claim? I have to think back to something that I read in the text that shows Okonkwo having above average strength. That means he's stronger than other people who are in the text. So a physical thing, maybe he beat somebody, like maybe he won a fight or a wrestling match. That makes me think of the beginning of the text. Now in mental ways, I think when I'm saying mental ways, I think I can make that a little bit more clear. Maybe it's not just that he has mental strength, it's just that he has maybe a stronger willpower. So Okonkwo displays above average strength in terms of physical power and willpower. Okay, so I'm going to change this to make it a little bit more clear. What I had first, physical and mental ways, wasn't clear enough. So I'm going to change it to physical power and willpower. Okay, so now I have to find evidence to support it. Let's look at the evidence that I collected. Facts or evidence in the text can be used to support this claim. It has to be connected to my reason, and it has to come either directly from the text in the form of a quote, or it has to be paraphrasing. Okonkwo once lost all of his crops due to bad harvest, and he remained strong. That sounds pretty good. I think that connects to the idea of willpower. So I'm going to include a little bit of an analysis sentence to help make my ideas clearer and easier for when I'm writing my essay. This shows his unbreakable willpower, even when maybe not he wanted to quit, even when it would have been easier to quit. The second part of this is asking about or talking about Okonkwo's physical power. So let's look at and think of an example of when he had showed physical power. I think one example of Okonkwo showing physical power is what we see in the very beginning of the text. An example of Okonkwo's physical strength is shown at the beginning of the text as it records the time Okonkwo threw the cat. Achibe, page 8. So I got where it came from directly in the text, and I included that at the end. And now I'm going to write kind of my analysis sentence where I say how that shows his physical power. Okonkwo's wrestling ability demonstrates that he is physically strong. Period. Okay, so this is what I have here. Okonkwo once lost all of his crops due to bad harvest, and he still remains strong. This shows his unbreakable willpower, even when it would have been easier to quit. And then another piece of evidence, an example of Okonkwo's physical strength, is shown at the beginning of the text as it records the time Okonkwo threw the cat. Achebe ate. Okonkwo's wrestling ability demonstrates that he is physically strong. Rhetorical strategies used. Ethos, pathos, logos, word choice, imagery, allusion, or other. Logos. This is factual information from the text, so it's categorized as logos.
Today is Friday.